Deleuze, the great French philosopher who died 30 years ago this year, wants to have a little word with you, give you perhaps a few crumbs of comfort this soggy day. And remember, humans and the human body is always haunted by madness. That little desire that you have for a drink that becomes a crippling mania, or that little fear you have for your elbow that becomes a fear that you are already crippled. Such desires, then, are, as it were, natural to our humanity. And yet in a world where increasingly humans venture out, they understand their minds not in terms of their bodies, here and now, but rather in terms of their virtual bodies. That endless opening on a world of shifting light, of colour, of pattern, the virtual world, where all is painted in primary colours of human lusts that have no affinity with human desire. A world, then, where it is all too easy to already always be lost, where being lost is only natural. A world where your face is transformed into a living avatar, so that if you desire to look like that, you will have to undergo the greatest of surgeries, the greatest of transformations. Desires, then, that are other than human and other than sane. That often the kindest of your friends are caught in a world of conspiracy is utterly natural and normal. How could you expect anything else on such dark a tunnel? But this will not help you reach them. How do you reach these troubled souls, caught in a world of fear, where they fear the immigrant, they fear the other, they fear everything apart from that which perhaps needs to be feared? Two principles in Spinoza are surely your answer. The first is the unforgettable world of common notions. Reason, Spinoza says, is not a thing of right or wrong, not screaming "you're fascist" and knowing you are right, or even an exchange of facts, real or made up. Oh no. Reason is a chemical bond. It's an exchange. As one party reaches to the other and finds an affinity with it. Thinking about learning to swim, you do not become water, but rather move your body so that it moves with the water. And the water, it replies. And so the two of you move off together. Or think of the unimaginable world of the hunting dog. To be out with a hunting dog is to be caught up in a wild kind of playful exchange, where nothing is quite given, where language evolves as they communicate to you where all the ducks and all the boars are, as you have to listen and reply and tell them what to do. It is to open then onto a world far bigger than either you or the dog could ever reach. A world of common notions, where both of you are changed. And remember also what Spinoza said about the body. A human body is not stuff of meat and bone. Oh no. A human body is rather composed of affects, of ways you are affecting the world. For the essence of the mind is merely the idea of the body as it is actually affected, as it changes and is changed. Think then of the unforgettable world of the tick, bound as it is by only three great affects: to climb, to wait in hunger, and to fall and be satiated and die. Here then is a body that has only three great feelings in which its life is given. But to be a human is to have a body that is capable of many such affections beyond our senses. To build machines then to feel the power of atoms, or to look into the very mysteries of far-off space. To be a human, then, is to find new affections, It is to be part of, part in, part making, part being made by a nature that is full of shifting powers, endless ways to change and to be changed. And the human is more powerful the more they can change, the more they can respond with changes of their own. It is in this, then, that our power lies. And so it follows that the great conspiracies of this world, complete unto themselves, living as they do in that false world of lust, the dark world, the mad world of the virtual web, painted as it is in colours that are not at all human and not at all livable, is so brittle. You ask me what you can do, how you can fight the fascists. I'll tell you this, you're already fighting them, but not as you think you are. This is not a battle on the streets, but a battle of souls. Go find them, these often your kindest of friends. Reconnect. Listen and demand to be listened to. Learn their pain, perhaps, but more than that, talk to them. Enter into exchange. Make them think and see the world anew and be changed by them. For in making common notions, you will lift them beyond the plane of pain upon which they exist. He'll free them once again to be what they always were, a thinking body in a living world. Open them up to those affects that they have lost. It is not so hard, then, if one keeps one's humanity, to fight. And yet the game, the trick, is in keeping oneself truly fully human. For as the passion rises, as the fury rises, one loses in the one screams, Ultima Barbarum, and wishes all to go to hell. And then you are already there, my friend. It is a hard course to keep one's heart open, keep one's body full of change, demand that their bodies also change to fit this world that you are opening up. But if you cannot do it, then what? What darkness follows? What madness follows? A world where humans where humans are lost in lusts that are not human, that were never human, that were never even mad, merely another name for death. Fight them then by becoming what you always were, truly alive, and kindle in them their living being once again.